camera work here. The pan. Oh! Oh my god. Well guys, the Chinese animation industry has struck again, and this time they just might be popping our stupid little AI bubble. Because this masterpiece right here is 100% Chinese human made. Absolute cinema. This is a new Chinese animated film that goes by the name Niu Lai, which literally translates to cow come. It's been going quite viral recently, and a lot of clips have come out of the movie looking absolutely absurd. But believe it or not, despite the appearance of this film, when it first hit theaters, it was actually a monumental flop. It grossed just 7,705 Chinese yuan during its first 10 days of theatrical release, which roughly translates to $1,140 US, which for those who don't understand translates roughly to monumental flop. But then clips of this movie started going viral online. People started making memes about it. People started buying tickets as a joke. The janky character models and the weird movements seem to really lend themselves well to these memes. With sarcastic reviews flooding Chinese social media, it's become a bit of a cultural phenomenon. A wise Chinese man said on social media, "You may regret for 80 minutes if you watch it, but if you don't, you will regret for life." Quote, "That's some serious craftsmanship," end quote. Chinese man, 2026. So because of all the momentum online and the morbid curiosity surrounding this film amongst the Chinese citizens, it is now sitting at $4 million in the box office. $4 million! An absolute wild plot twist turnaround success story. And believe it or not, that's only the second biggest plot twist. The biggest plot twist here today is that this movie was made by two people, a mother and a son. How wholesome, over a period of 5 years. And because of this story, it's become even more endearing to a lot of people. The son allegedly is an interior designer with zero background in filmmaking, and you can probably tell. But this one-man army handled the 3D modeling, the directing, the animating, the editing, and the male voice acting. And his mother taught herself script writing and voiced all the female roles in this movie. And it's 100% financed through family savings with no external investor. A pure labor of love done over the period of 5 years. Absolutely incredible. Look at these character models. And the animation, the camera work here, the pan. Oh, look. Oh my god. This is one of the most viral clips that's been going around, which is the cow calling for mom. It's so bad, it's in absolute shambles. Here's our main character tripping over a rock. And people are clapping in the theaters. Now, what I found especially interesting about a lot of these Niu Lai posts is that if you go to the top comments, there's a lot of comments like this one, for example. "In an age of AI slop, nothing is more needed than good human slop." 500,000 likes on that. As long as it's not AI, 269,000 likes on that. Oh, it has charm, and knowing it's a son and mom team adds to that. I'd rather my feed be filled with this over visuals someone just typed up. Can't say I disagree, boys. And these comments aren't just from artists on an art page. You know, these are regular people now. I mean, 500,000 likes, that's getting pretty mainstream. I feel like everyone's starting to feel this way, and this ugly, hideous, horrendous cow who comes is like a beacon of light, a beacon of just pure, unrivaled human creativity. And you got a lot of people on Twitter saying the same thing. You know, in the world of AI slop, this movie unironically deserved every cent it made. Like, hell yeah, man. I mean, it's so bad that it transcended the bad scale. It went all the way around and did a 360 and became good. This is shit, not slop. Calling it shit is a compliment because nourishes the earth. So now this has literally become the most profitable film ever made according to its budget of $200 US. And because nobody expected this movie to be so successful, there was no marketing for it, but now that there's a demand for more tickets and more screenings, you've now got Chinese theater staff drawing posters themselves. Guys, look at these. Absolutely incredible. Look at that. Look, oh, just feel the aura. It's so tough. Oh my god. Terrible drawings all around, but everyone's having fun. You know, there's a lot of soul to this. And for people who can't read Chinese, which is probably most of you, the Chinese characters on these posters are deliberately being made to look like children's handwriting. They're super bad, especially the title. Okay, these characters are absolutely not proportionate. They look frankly terrible, and they all tie into the theme of Here's another one. Across China, cinema staff are hand painting posters for Niu Lai because the film had almost no marketing budget. Just like the movie itself, which was made without any AI, these hand-drawn posters are raw, real human effort. These are absolute masterpieces that should go on auction and sell for millions of dollars. Look at them next to actual movie posters. Hilarious and just absolutely unserious. Oh my god, that top left one might just be the most high effort one that I've seen yet. Shanghai Daily said after hand-drawn cinema posters went viral, netizens created a new batch of even more artistic posters for New Line. These are actually tough. This is really good. That's gorgeous. Oh, hold on a minute. This Dalian is my home city in China. That's where I'm from. Hold on, are you telling me we from the same city? That's kind of cool, you know, the city of shit. Now, this post that I saw on Twitter was pretty interesting, which is someone basically used AI to add a photorealistic look to this movie. And you can kind of see the comparison between the scenes here, top and the bottom. The top one is obviously the slop. So there's the AI version, and they're saying they used AI to make the viral Chinese movie look quote unquote good. Meanwhile, all the comments are saying the original is 100% better. See how it suddenly lost its unintentional comedy when it's AI that gets involved? The fact that the original looks the way it does and that it's obviously flawed is what makes the original special at the end of the day. And I cannot agree more. You know, this is something that I see going around a lot. Brain dead people applying an AI filter to something that they think is like shit in an effort to make it better by making it higher resolution. It's like one of those game remasters where they just add an HD texture pack onto literally every surface and call it a day, while completely missing the point of the lighting, the atmosphere, the way it makes you feel, the rawness of the bad graphics. It's soulless. It's completely devoid of feeling, of human feeling. And unfortunately, a lot of these people just genuinely don't understand why we feel this way about our art being turned into AI slop. They don't get it. They don't get the concept. Because art in and of itself is about feeling. It's about connecting to the thing. It's about a human connection. This goofy movie, we have a connection to it because we find it absurd. These posters, they're funny because a human decided to make this and put it there, and it's so stupid that it's funny. But these AI bros refuse to understand that, and they think an HD filter will make everything look better because they lack feeling. They lack basic human feeling. They can't connect with art the way the majority of people do. That's why they keep pushing this bullshit on everyone when nobody wants it. But unfortunately, not all parties can go on forever. When you get a little too loud, someone's bound to call the cops. Over the weekend, a commentary by state-owned Beijing News warned that cinemas risk losing the trust of viewers if they, quote, continue to lower their standard with screenings of New Lai. Man. Mentioning previous movies that had been mocked for poor quality, New Lai has, quote, once again lowered the bar for audiences' expectation of poorly made films, reads a commentary by state-owned Beijing News, which then urged cinemas to, quote, act as gatekeepers for the audience and clearly reject films that are obviously not up to standard, instead of letting films like New Lai run rampant. I mean, you know it's bad when the government has to get in on it. They're trying to put a lid on this coming cow, but the cow is coming. You can't stop it. The cow's gonna come one way or the other. So unfortunately, this shit movie might actually be pulled from theaters going forward, despite the overwhelming interest in people wanting to see it. Personally, I don't really agree that they should keep this away from theaters because I think Chinese audiences aren't as simple as they're making them out to be. I don't think they're that easily tricked into lowering the bar by watching a movie like New Lai. We gotta give these people a little bit more credit here, and to my point, very, very high quality animations have come out of China, like the Ninja movies, which were also huge box office successes. They made billions of dollars. Almost every Chinese person has seen those movies, and the animation quality in them are fantastic. So I think people know that New Lai is not up to par. I think the audiences understand that. I don't think anyone's unironically thinking like, wow, the visuals of this movie rival that of Avatar. Truly a technical masterpiece of our generation. No one's thinking that. People are just drawn to the sheer absurdity of it, that 5 years were spent between a mother and a son to make something that is so objectively bad that it becomes funny. And that's kind of like the whole point of art, is you don't always make good art. There's something super endearing about two people putting their blood, sweat, and tears into something, 110% of their effort. All that struggle, all that perseverance, just to make poo. And then you compare that to Gen AI content. Zero effort, zero time, drain an entire lake while you're at it, just to still make poo. The end result here, sure, is all poo, but the poo with the story behind it, the poo that was crafted with love and care, is what's gonna resonate with people. We're humans after all. We are feeling creatures. So let me know what you guys think about this, because as an artist, guys, I still feel that my initial hypothesis still stands, that as AI becomes more and more prominent in our lives, there will be more and more cultural rejection as a whole of the thing that appears maybe perfect visually, but is artificial. And the further we get along, the more people will start to embrace the imperfect, the more endearment there will be in human-made art, and it's gonna go the opposite way the tech bros wanted it to go. They don't understand art. They don't understand feeling. Now this movie, granted, I haven't seen it yet, but based on the clips that I've seen, it's trash, but it's human trash. There's thoughts and intentionality behind these actions, and that's what makes art so human. That's why despite the fact that this movie is trash, everyone in the comments is still saying that they would rather see this than perfect AI slop. So you know what, my nephews, if it's your dream to make your own art book, your own animated short, your own comic, whatever it is, do that thing and do it authentically. Be authentically you. Don't be scared of the slop. The AI slop will never replace you. Even if your art is trash, it's still better than AI trash. Anyways, guys, wanted to cover this because it's a funny story. And it does also kind of show the direction that our culture is moving in, you know, towards the embracing of things that are more authentic. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe I should host a watch party of MAAAAAA at my house. Would you guys come to that? Subscribe to my channel for more art related content and check out my Patreon for monthly art tutorials. In this month's new tutorial, I'm going to be talking about values. How to use values to render anything you could possibly think of. The most important art fundamental in the entirety of art fundamentals. Go check it out. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching to the end. I love you very much, and I'll see you on the next one.